Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we have an awesome video going over the awakening system. So basically the awakening system is very important to the state of Blade and Soul because it's a big overhaul and change to basically all the classes, their skills, everything's getting changed. So this is something that's very important to talk about and cover. Of course, it's only in Korea right now, so the information is a little scarce. It's kind of hard to gather it all, but I've been putting in the work. I've been going through Reddit, searching through thousands of pages. Not that much. I'm being dramatic, but I've been searching through Reddit, YouTube, everything, trying to gather all the information I can about the awakening system that is going on in Korea. And I just want to make a video kind of, presenting it to you guys and kind of going over it. So the main thing about the awakening system is they're going to be removing the elements. There's no longer going to be any elements. And what they stated is that the elemental accessories that we have right now are going to be streamlined into a power stat now. So it's just going to be one stat. Of course, I don't really know how it's going to work exactly. Like, does that mean from Black Tower, all the freaking earrings that drop from there are going to be the same type of earring no more? Because they're not going to be any type of ailment. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. They really didn't explain that, unfortunately. But the elemental system will not exist anymore. Basically, what's going to happen is there's going to be 3 different specs. So there'll be 1, 2, and 3 different specs that you can choose from, and each one will have a different skill tree like this, almost sort of like this, and then you'll get to pick whatever skills that you want. Also, with the awakening system that is coming, we'll be getting some new skills. All the classes are getting some new skills. Unfortunately, some of the classes skills are not very good. They kind of remind me of the ultimate skills that we got at level 55, where they're kind of cool looking, but they're kind of garbage, to be honest. But some other classes got some nice buffs. For example, Fire Gunner got some nice buffs, and also Ice Force Master got some nice buffs. So again, it kind of varies on the class and whatever they got, but I'm going to show you guys a little video. So here's a little example of the new skill tree. Also, I'll leave a link to this guy's channel and also to the full video so you can check out all the classes. He does go over all the classes' new abilities for the new awakening system, so you can check it out for whatever class you're interested in. Keep in mind this was streamed on September 12th from his channel, so the live pass got added into Korea, I believe, on September 19th. So some of these changes might have been changed because this was the test server, so not everything can be confirmed exactly the same. Keep that in mind. But you can check out whatever class you want, so that'll be fun for you depending on whatever class you are. Now you'll see right here is a little bit different. So in our live server, we have 2 different elements. Like, for example, you maybe have fire and shadow. On here, there's 3 different specs now, and this will be the new system. So you can choose from one of the 3 specs. Keep in mind this 3rd spec is locked. I have no idea why it's locked. Maybe it's unlocked on the September 9th update that they did. I don't know if they unlocked it or not. I'm pretty sure they did it. Otherwise, we would have more information on it. So for some reason, it's locked right now. I can only assume that they're maybe working on it or adding something to it, because it has to be something special, because otherwise they would have just launched it with the other 2 specs. But for now it's locked, so we don't really know what it is. But gonna assume something special for sure. But besides that, we have the 2 specs. So you'll see right here, you can pick a spec, and then one of the 3 you can choose from. So you can choose this one, or this one, and then so on down the line. And you'll see this is kind of like the Wind Blade Dancer's abilities, if you're familiar with Blade Dancer, but obviously it's not in the wind element. And then you'll see some of the abilities are mix and match. So you can kind of choose, do I want the Wind Draw, or do I want Rolling Typhoon? Or of course they're probably not going to be called that anymore because they're no longer the wind element, quote unquote, but they still have the same type of abilities. But if you're familiar with Blade Dancer, you'll see that this ability right here that he's hovering is new. So I'll showcase it to you guys real quickly. It's a little bit farther ahead, so we're going to skip ahead just so I can show you guys. So you see it right here is V. So that's totally new. Just show it one more time. Totally new for Blade Dancer. There's a bunch of new abilities, so I'm going to let you guys check it out yourself because this video is about 5 hours long. So all the classes are shown. You can just follow the link in the description and look at all the abilities for yourself. But I just want to give you guys a visual idea so you guys know what I'm talking about. So I got one more video to show you guys. This one's actually really cool. It's basically a little teaser of some new abilities. Now, I'm going to assume, and I've seen a lot of people assuming this too, is that these abilities are going to be available in the 3rd spec that is locked right now, and that's why they're still working on it. That's why I'm assuming. That's the only reason why I feel like they would show these new abilities, to kind of showcase the Awakening new update and everything like that. So I'll show you guys this real quick, and let's see what your reaction is. Oh, baby. Giant Familiar. Then we also got something else. Giant Thrall. Warlocks are back, baby. Warlocks are back. No, we're gonna have to see how relevant, these abilities are, but I gotta admit, they're just freaking cool. Like, imagine having a giant thrall, like, shooting, like, Dragon Helix or Dragon Call for you. And also the familiar would be actually hilarious, like, having a giant familiar cat, like, tackling your enemies and stuff in PvP. Like, it sounds really awesome, but again, I'm gonna assume these are for the third spec, the lot spec. I don't really know how it's going to work. Is like this going to be the only main ability and everything's going to be wrapped around controlling the giant familiar? And then are the other classes going to have these type of abilities? I have no idea, but honestly, I wish the information was more solid, but all I can say, this is really exciting, especially for these two classes, because you're going to get something cool. Who knows, maybe the new giant thrall will be like the new freaking OP rotation for Warlock. Who knows? I mean, it's just very interesting. We'll have to see. Once we get more information, I definitely will cover that. Just wanted to share this little clip with you guys so you guys can kind of laugh and get an idea of what's going to be happening in Blade and Soul. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little information and kind of teasers and videos. Again, I wish I could share more information and kind of have a more solid, answers to all the questions, because I have a lot of questions myself, but we'll have to see. Honestly, these type of big updates don't come into North America and Europe for at least like 3 to 4 months, so we probably won't have really solid information for at least like 3 weeks to a month until we know like a lot more. Once we do, I definitely will cover it, but honestly, I'm just a big fan of not really even the awakened abilities, but just like the overall factor that they're removing the whole element system, because I really hate how you're like locked into one element in this game. Because like, for example, my main is my Blade Dancer Catmint. I'm locked into Lightning build because all my gear is from Black Tower and Vortex Temple, and I have to upgrade the accessories. I don't have the time or energy or goal to try to make the same type of gear for my Windblade Dancer just to switch over. And it's really frustrating because you're just locked into this build. You can't ever play a different build. And I feel like that's really sad, because it's like you have this whole other build that you want to play for fun, but it's like, who the hell is gonna like upgrade 2 freaking necklaces from Vortex Temple when they're 5,000-6,000 gold total a piece? Like, it's just not gonna work out and not gonna be efficient. So with this new system, hopefully you can just kind of switch to whatever playstyles you want and just enjoy the game more, because the combat is amazing. I just like that they're trying to remove the element system. I think that is a great idea. In terms of the awakening abilities, some of them from what I've seen are pretty lackluster. As I said, some of the Blade Dancer's abilities, like for example, are like their animation is so long that you actually are losing DPS instead of being in draw stance. When you use these type of new abilities, you're losing out on DPS. So they're not like efficiently good. Like, they're cool looking, but they're not going to really help you out in combat. So I don't know, some of the classes got better ones, some of the ones didn't. It's very reminding me of the whole level 55 scenario, where some of the classes got some decent ultimate abilities and most of them got like really crappy ones. Gunslinger got, you guys know I'm talking about, the freaking sniper gunslinger. Whew. Terrible ability. But anyways, I'm hoping like maybe some of these will be decent. We'll have to see. Again, they could be all changed for North America and Europe. You never know. But I just wanted to share this information with you guys. I'm pretty hyped. I can't wait to see those giant familiars and thralls in the game and learn more about that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully you got some information on it. And I just wanted to share this because this is very important. All the classes could really just be changed completely. New abilities, new system. And I'll share some more when we get more information. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out.